Good evening, everyone. You join us for this match between the Hyderabad Phoenix and Gujarat. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that warm introduction, I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Just a small amount of cloud, but the radar shows no sign of rain, so we shouldn't be seeing any interruptions.
Thanks, David. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait there! Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait on!
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler!
A couple on offer here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
3 added in that over. Gujarat are none for 3. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Massive edge. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Nicked it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
they'll get at least one.
Bowler!
Thick edge. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Waiting. Yep.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Cummins, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge, amazing delivery. Easy catch, didn't have to move really.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Fantastic catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game. And will want to show everyone their strength.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Khan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Waiting. Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. The Sunrisers found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. Zampa from the south end.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keeper. Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Edged, unplayable. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait. Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. Keepers in.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Edge! What a ball! Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Big edge! Bowl chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Brilliant diving stop.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait there.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Up.
Just threw the shot too early. A few moves made in the field.
well placed, should get a single.
Yep.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better.
Wait. Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Wait on.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Khan will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait.
Too full, got what it deserved.
Khan got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. Line and length is spot on. Certainly no issue with the line.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Straight to the fielder. Big shout. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Wait. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Wait there.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
That's the best answer to any short ball. Get onto the back foot and pull it away for four.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep. Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Edge, amazing delivery.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
What is that?
A couple on offer here.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Ball is in. Waiting.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Wait there.
That's just outrageous.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Zampa coming into the attack from the south. Then
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Wait.
good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Khan shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Beaten on the drive.
Zampa with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait there.
Confident appeal. Could it be? The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Going down leg, and that's not out. Impact outside the line. Easy decision for the third umpire. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
End of the over. None from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they'll have to keep their heads.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Right out of the middle.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Zampa from the south end. The new ball is taken after the spinners were operating with the old one.
Yep. Yep.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Yep.
Edged it.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and will want to push on from here.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
End of the over. Gujarat are 5 for 103. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Great shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle. And it raced to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep. Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. 10 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 5 for 113. Sharma, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Yep. Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep, yep.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Finds the edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep, yep.
Khan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yeah, yeah.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps. Nice way to get off the mark.
Yep.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Yep, yep.
There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yeah.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
8 runs added in that over. Gujarat are 6 for 127.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Drives and misses everything.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yeah.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a failure.
Rabada won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Huge shout.
Yeah.
The bowler seems very confident with that one. Rabada takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
That's the over. Gujarat are 7 for 138. Cummins into the attack now from the north end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Yeah.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Wait. Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. And that's the end of the innings. The Sunrisers have been set a target of 146 runs. The openers are coming out to begin the chase. A few early boundaries will help settle things down. The bowlers will only need a sniff to get back in the game. Straight to the fielder.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. What a shot! First ball, smashed it.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yes.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are none for 20. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
He was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Chance!
Yes.
Huge nick, but no one to catch it.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Wow, that's missed the lot. Good pickup, big chance.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yes.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Beaten on the drive.
Just threw the shots too early.
Super piece of timing.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Sunrisers are 1 for 53. Misses everything. Needs a direct hit.
Rabada with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Right. Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. charmer, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yeah.
Well placed, should get a single.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Massive chance.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Great catch. First ball of the over.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Got all of it, and for six.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. This could be out.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Rabada from the north end. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yes, keeper, keeper.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Nicked it. Big shout. That's out. Caught.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 8 for Hyderabad Phoenix.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. Trouble. Oh, gone.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. And to bat now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Cummins will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Good bit of timing there.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Gill, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Changes coming in the field. Gujarat are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Cummins ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. They'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And with that, they're off the mark. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Could be close.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nice shot, runs possible. Caught, gone!
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Zampa is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Right there.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Catch it.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
There's trouble here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Zampa is quick to review this. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait up.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
Gujarat get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. See you again soon.